Welcome. We are today trying a new experiment, hopefully to the benefit of everybody. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give a thumbs up to the video, help me rank and get this out to more people. Share it if you can. I've already done it on Reddit, but otherwise, if you have the community tab or you have Twitter or Facebook or any of these other things, in the meantime, you can search TubeChat. And you will find a Facebook page that's public and available for you to post any of your videos at all. And we are trying to get like-minded creators together. And today's video purpose is to be adding people into a communal playlist. And what we're doing with that, I've already made a playlist called Playlist Buddies here. So what I would like for everybody is to come in, connect with each other. Hopefully you'll find some playlist buddies among everybody in the chat. That's really the purpose. As a secondary benefit, every person that comes in today is going to have a video, hopefully longer than 10 minutes, but not longer than 15 minutes, added into this playlist. And what we're going to do, I'm going to add all these videos today. If you are catching the replay and didn't catch the live, you're still going to be included as long as you get a comment in before midnight on March 13, 2020. When we're doing this video, I'm going to go through your videos and I will add a video, hopefully longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes to the playlist. Starting after midnight tonight on March 14th, 2020, hopefully everybody who's been included and everybody who comes across this will grab the link out of the description and run the playlist called Playlist Buddies. And what it's going to do is increase watch time for everybody. So forgive me for one quick second while I get Bautismo out of here. I thought that I disconnected that, and that's a little glitch. I'm testing these different robots, but I will use Nightbot instead of Bautismo for today. I'll show you how easy it is to dump a moderator if you need to. Takes a second. I've got my computer doing a handful of things, as you can imagine. So when we get in here, we will see. Oh, I did dump Bautismo already. So I don't know why he's still coming. Maybe Bautismo is going to welcome every person that comes into the chat. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll attack it if it becomes more of a problem. But thank you, everybody, so far for coming in. As I look in the chat, I see Mickey404 is here. Thank you very much. Mickey is a moderator on one of the channels that I manage, and he's been of great help while my friend has been on vacation in Thailand. So thanks for coming in. Angels EMV, to Make It By Nature, thank you so much for coming in. And thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up the stream. Adele and Paul Vlogs, Maramix Videos, thanks for coming in. My love, Kristen Welton, of course, is here because she's supporting the TMC family. So happy to see you here. So I'm going to see Bautismo's driving us nuts here. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to do something about this. I will do it in front of us. So for those of you who need to know how to use this stuff, these robots are made to come in and make work easier. In my opinion, they're made to make work easier for the moderators. But because I don't have, I didn't finish setting it up before we got on today. I was deciding whether I was going to use it or not. I haven't been able to go through the settings, and it wants to do this thing where it levels up a bunch of stuff and this and that, and I got to figure out how to get it out of here. What on earth can I do here? Oh, you're going to have to bear with me. In the meantime, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, feel free to connect with one another. The main purpose of today's video is to get playlist buddies for everyone. So if you happen to need some watch time, which we all do, then by all means, please connect and swap playlists with each other. Is it membership? No. Why can't it? Okay, is it commands? No, it's not commands. Timers, polls, giveaways. Giveaways. No. Big screen feature. Let's cancel. Let's delete that. I was going to do something where I was going to have people be able to be featured in the case that there's too many people in the chat all at once. Why on earth can I not figure this thing out? Let's even take that off. For everybody in the chat, I notice there's not a lot of emoji coming through right now, but let's limit it to at least 2, if you don't mind, not more than that. We'll just, every rule you know from every other chat, if you don't mind doing me a favor, and just apply all of them here, because my stuff is brand new and I haven't had any problems yet, but I don't want anybody to run into trouble. We certainly don't want to lose the stream. So we'll just keep it to a minimum. And forgive me, I'm fighting with the stupid baptismal thing. Thank you for sharing, TMC. Kira's here. I didn't see Kira come in. Hi, Kira. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me, everybody, while I still fight. Oh, here we go. Enable use. It was right in front of me the whole time. Okay. I don't want to delete accounts, but might have sent out a Twitter for me. All right, hopefully this just works. This is the thing with websites now, is a lot of these services are coming without save buttons because they save automatically. So hopefully that's the case, and we'll see. Yeah, so as TMC is mentioning here, if you guys want to add each other, feel free to connect in any way that you want. We all know the standard way to go to somebody's channel, check them out, watch a full video, leave a genuine comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and then come back here and leave a single heart by their name, as I have put on the bottom of the screen here for you. But you can connect otherwise. What I really wish for everybody is to get a lot of playlist buddies, make arrangements with each other. You know, I'll play yours, you play mine, and let's really like line up a week in advance if you want, or you know, whatever you like. I happen to be lucky in the fact that I've got a tablet that I use almost dedicated just for running people's playlists, so I can run playlists every day, which I typically do. So if you're lucky enough to have that, maybe you have an extra phone, maybe you have a tablet, something like this, you can do that. But in the meantime, let us get to the secondary point of what we're doing here today, and let's start getting some channels listed in here. So again, Mickey, thanks for coming by. As you know, the stuff that I do here is much different than what you're expecting from Jeff and a lot of the live streamers on vacation. But here we go. So Angel Z and V, I'm going to your channel right now, and thank you. You happen to be the first one that came in. The playlist is in order of the videos that I add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the newest video that I can find on your channel that is under 15 minutes. So I see one here for 10:19. As long as it's over 10, if I feel I have to move quicker, maybe I'll just start grabbing them like that. I'd like to give everybody as much watch time as possible, but I think that leaving it, limiting it to under 15 minutes is going to be best for everybody, depending on how many people get in on this today. It is an experiment, so we really don't know what to expect. I'm just going to take that 10-minute one. So here's the rule then. Whatever I find that's over 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes, gets added to Playlist Buddies. And this is what I mean. There's no save button there. Now, when I go back and I look at the playlist and I refresh, we should see, there you go, Angel Z and V has been added. So I do have one of my own at the bottom, of course, TMC Family and the Hoops Family Network, who are my partners in crime, if you want to call it that with our Tuber Chat product, a project that is coming up in the next month. Of course, they've been added. TMC is here. I'm sure Hoops Family Network will make it by at some point anyway, but they've already been added. Angels Ian V is there, and we are going to move on to the next. So Tameka, who has been of invaluable help to me already, is our next up. So I'm going to go to her channel. We go through her videos. And I just watched this one. You can see yesterday, Entrepreneur Life. I'm always interested in people who are doing things, especially entrepreneurial stuff, small business owners, self-employed people, even just creators of all types. Anybody with any kind of ambition really gets me excited. So I was happy to see that video. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you all what I'm talking about. We're going to take that video because it happens to be over 10 minutes. We're going to add it into Playlist Buddies, and let's just do a check, maybe not every video, but once in a while, make sure my system is working the way I intended. And there we go. So the playlist is coming together right before our eyes. So I'm very excited about this. It is an absolute passion for me to want to be able to use my powers for good as opposed to evil, and see what I can do to spread love, spread positivity, spread optimism, and get people where they need to be. So here we go. First video that I see, 12 minutes, 10 seconds. This is going into Save Playlist, Playlist Buddies. And there you go, Adele and Paul Vlogs, you are in. So thank you very much for coming by. Now, as I keep mentioning, feel free to connect with each other. Today's point is for you to get Playlist Buddies. So you make arrangements with anybody that you want in any way that you want. I have got links blocked, so I don't want to spam the chat with a bunch of links or anything like that. But everybody in the chat is going to know what to do. You connect with each other, whether it be through social media or any other means, whatever you find is the best way, and make your arrangements for your playlist so that they will run your playlist, you will run their playlist. We're going to keep going. Mara Mix Videos. Let's get you in this playlist right now. I am so happy because I am going to, with your help, be able to get a lot of watch time for a lot of people. So here we go. I see a video right here, over 10 minutes, under 15. Save the playlist, Playlist Buddies. And one more time, I'll just check. And then I'll start doing it maybe every couple of videos or something like that. So this, as you can see, I think is going to be a very exciting idea for everybody. I'd love to know your thoughts. So I am doing a slightly better job of having a look over at the chat. Although for those of you who've been with me for the last month or so, you'll know that I'm still getting my bearings. So please don't rely on it, as otherwise you can leave a comment on the video. The comment should be available right now. Let's have a... I took it off. Okay. Oh, yes, here we go. Yeah, comments are available right now. So if you have thoughts about this idea was inspired by a group of people with official D-Spot and a couple of girls, forgive me, because it's Mixed Beauty. And I'm going to forget the other channel for a second here. I'll remember it afterwards. These guys do a great job of sharing watch hours for people. So this idea was inspired by them. They do something a little bit different and much more involved. But I thought that this would be a quick way to do an experiment and see what is happening. So, Kristen, let's get into her channel. And I will remember to get into Kira's as well. Let's go through the videos. And she has a lot of older videos and just recently started putting her own, like working on her channel, getting new stuff together. So there's an entertaining video you're going to be able to watch there. Let's keep going. I'm not going to add anything for Bautismo because Bautismo's made me mad today. There we go. Good to see a few people already know each other. Why is Kristen not a moderator? Add moderator. Okay. So hopefully Kristen now. Yeah, Kira's already. It's because I had another channel for Kristen. That's why. Okay, so Jamaica by nature, since you're here, thank you very much. I don't expect any trouble at all, but feel free if you see messages. And Kristen, did I make I see a moderator? I saw that. Yes, I see as a moderator. So thank you. Just it shouldn't be too difficult moderating this chat today because, as you know, I'm still young at this, and I don't expect a lot of trouble. If you happen to see inappropriate messages of any kind, feel free to delete. Feel free to time out. Please don't ban anybody. I find unlimited timeouts to be much more entertaining myself, but you can let me know if there's any trouble. If it slips by me, but I am trying to watch as well. So I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Let's have a look at our playlist buddies. I got Adele and Paul Vlogs in there. Mara Mix Videos. Kristen's in there now. So I'm just skimming through the chat to make sure that I haven't missed anybody that needs a video added. Let's have a look at Mickey. Now, Mickey, like I said, is somebody who is a moderator on a channel that I manage. Yeah, he hasn't started as a content creator yet. So, Mickey, by all means, because you've been especially so much help to me and Jeff over the last little while, when you get going, if you decide to run a YouTube channel of any kind and make content, you've got a couple of people behind you. And as you can see, I have got a great community of fantastic people who are very helpful, very motivational. So our goal, especially with Tuber Chat, as this stuff gets going, is to build a small network. As you've seen, there's many of them, of people who will help bring each other along and do all the things we expect of everybody. Okay, I'm not going to put 22-minute videos in here, but I will put Kira's longer one. She's just getting her channel started, and she's excited about that as well. So these, one of the things I say all the time is I'd like to build something where all the people who come in and start with YouTube and this kind of a hustle after us, we make it easier for them than it was for us, and especially for those of you who came before me. In the hustle. So this is going to help because, as you see, we've got a couple of people, Kristen and Kira, who have not many videos just yet, and they will already be started with the playlist thing and swapping watch time hours and things like that as they get going. So hopefully this will be an example where things are easier for them than it was for us. In increasing watch hours and getting toward their 1,000 and everything else. So IC, thank you very much for coming in. I certainly don't mean to forget anybody if I haven't mentioned you on the way in here. And I will thank everybody for thumbs up the video and sharing it out wherever you can. Lisa and Will's Halls, you are up. I just ran a playlist for them. So let's have a look. I did it on another account. That's why, yes. First video, under 15 minutes. Good enough for me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, I did. Playlist buddies. There we go. You are in. And I just want to have another look because, like I said, this is the first time we're doing this. Kira's in there. Lisa and Will's Halls is in there. Look at this playlist coming together. Now, you already have 10 people who are going to play this playlist. And we're going to see how many we can get through the rest of today. And as I mentioned before, anybody who doesn't catch the live, I'm still going to include, as long as they get a comment in after the video watching the replay before midnight tonight. And what I will do is say, if everybody wants to wait, the playlist, as you can see, has already been marked. Do not watch before March 14th, 2020. And that will give more people the opportunity to get in there before midnight tonight. We'll see how this playlist turns out. Hopefully it's going to be nice and long, and we're going to get a lot of watch time a lot of watch time for a lot of people. So forgive me, I'm talking a mile a minute here. Now, Dumpster Diver Dad, thank you for coming by. let us get you right into this playlist, which is building itself up nicely. If anybody notices, especially moderators, that I miss anybody, please let me know, because I certainly don't mean to. I will try to be diligent about making sure I get to everybody. And as well, if I could ask you one more favor, if you could let me know if there's any problem with my audio. If it's fine, don't worry about it. If there's any trouble that you can think of, then please let me know. I notice I do have my fans running. I'll turn those off and just see if that does anything at all. My computer is not the newest one in the world, so I have to run the fans. I'm trying to get as much life out of this computer as I can. I'm way overdue for getting another one, but it is a decent machine, so it should be fine for our purposes here. So there we go. Dumpster Diver Dad, you are in. And as I look to the other side, I see that Vern's Junk Closet has come in, which is always very exciting for me. Vern was courteous enough to have me join her on a talk about personal finance and credit the other day. So Vern is somebody that you'll definitely want to connect with. And that's a video that I'd love for you to have a quick look. And I've noticed TMC family mentioning Kanisha Harry. So it's nice that she has come in. I'm almost missing people, so maybe I'll slow down a little bit and just make sure I'm catching my place here. I don't want to forget anybody at all, and I really appreciate the fact that everybody's coming in, especially because this is an experiment, but we are going to get watch time for a lot of people, and you can see how far behind I am in the chat, so please be patient with me. My main goal here is to get everybody into this playlist so that we can get the benefit that we all came here for. And I'm going to play this Tuber chat. Oh, yeah, Mickey, thanks for mentioning that. So Tuber chat is something that we're building to come soon with the help of TMC Family and the Hoops Family Network. So it's going to be a growth stream channel that's meant for connecting people at a very rapid pace. Something along the lines of what you see at the bottom of my screen here, where I always keep mentioning this. I know you've been with me on several live streams. I talk to people about connecting. And I'm expecting to have that up and running and start live streaming in April. One of the things I wanted to do was make sure that I got my 1,000 subscribers first, which I did was it yesterday? So I wanted that out of the way because I don't want to be distracted. When we're running Tuber Chat, I want it run and that's it. So we are adding Kanisha Harry right into the playlist. Thank you for coming by. Kanisha is a fantastic supporter, happens to be a homie of mine. She's actually right in Toronto, I guess, but I am from Toronto and still in the area. So, Kanisha, you are in. And let's just have another look at how our playlist is coming along. Very nice. So, maybe I can pick up the pace a little bit here. Catch up. Mac the Knife, thanks for coming in, especially from New York. That's a far trek for you, but I really appreciate you checking out what's happening. Okay, I have heard that I'm not supposed to do things while I'm live. So what I'm going to do, I am going to add your video to watch later, and that will allow me to go back myself separately from all of this and make sure that I subscribe to you and keep you in my subscription list. But I'm also going to add your video here to the playlist buddies. I'll leave it in watch later as well to make sure you get included in this. So thanks for coming by again. And to recap what we're doing here, everybody is getting added into this communal playlist called Playlist Buddies, which happens to be on my personal channel. There we go. There's Vern's Junk Closet. Let's get her in there. This communal playlist, everybody who comes by today or everybody who leaves a comment afterwards before midnight tonight, I'm going to add into this playlist. And starting tomorrow, we're all just going to agree that we're going to run this playlist at the first available opportunity afterwards. So there's no pressure, but you run it when you can, and we are going to get watch time for everybody. We all need all the watch time we can get. So what I'm looking for here, Vern, is a video that's less than 15 minutes, but more than 10. So I am going to add this. Vern is a fantastic supporter. I hope that most of you have seen my first shout out video where I featured her and talked about her a little bit. But she is a wealth of knowledge and does so much for the community around her. That video happens to be a unboxing for a gift she's received from somebody. So I'm looking forward to watching that. I don't know if I've watched it already or not. I know that she does these from time to time. There we go. So it's nice to see a lot of people in the chat already know each other. That's great. Wildman is a new friend of mine who I have met from another stream. And forgive me for not remembering. Let's just have a look. Okay, so yes, you do have videos. Okay, here we go. So I'm so happy that you came in. I wish that there was a longer video so that I could give you a much more fair shot at watch time, but I'm going to add the longest video I see here, 2:30. You've got two of these, but I'm going to add this into the playlist buddies so that you can also benefit from what we're doing here. I haven't subscribed to you yet. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to take that video. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to make sure it's in watch later, and that will allow me to go back, watch it later, and connect with you properly. My understanding is that while I'm live streaming, I should not be subscribing to people or watching videos. So I will just take the advice of the generous moderators that I've already had and people like Vern's Junk Closet, and I will adhere always to the rules and err on the side of caution. So as I continue to look down the list, hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. You guys can see where I'm going here. Oh, let's skip ahead of me a little bit there. There we go. I almost missed somebody. Life with Riffit. Thank you very much for coming by. Let us have a look at what you have got going on. I am subscribed to you. This is a new connection for me. What we're doing today is adding videos to a communal playlist, and then I will spend the rest of today and up to tonight adding people, and starting tomorrow we will all agree to run the playlist for the benefit of everyone. What I was looking for are videos that are longer than 10 minutes, less than 15. I don't see one here that meets the mark, and I can't go too far, so I will take this 9-minute one and we will add it to the playlist. And there we go. One more look at how our playlist is coming along. I am so happy to see so many friends here. I know most of you know each other. Now check this out, 16 videos already. What this means, you've got 16 people who are going to run your video at some point, which is fantastic. So as you can see, like I remind everybody, I have marked the playlist for now. I'll take this off later. It says do not watch before March 14th, 2020. What that will do is give me until tonight at midnight when we stop this live stream in a couple of hours from now or however long we go. We want to allow other people to come in who just happen to miss it, but get in later, watch, and leave comments. And I will add all of those people in here too. So I don't want to miss anybody. Here we go. Mary Kimby. I am having a look at your channel. I don't know if that's Marie, so forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. I don't see that I have you as a connection. So what I'm going to do is add your video. I'm going to look for something here longer than 10 minutes, shorter than 15. I don't see one that meets that exact requirement, so I will take maybe the longest one I can find. This is going to be the one. Save to playlist, playlist buddies, and watch later. And the reason why I do that is because my understanding I should not be subscribing or watching videos from anybody while I'm live streaming. So I will put you in the watch later. I will go back and connect with you properly after the live stream. So thank you for coming by. And I really appreciate everybody. If you haven't already, please thumbs up the video, help me rank, and let's hopefully get some more people in here. The Hoops Family Network is here, and the TMC family at the same time. These are the people who I had mentioned are helping me build the Tuber Chat community. I'm sure there will be a lot of other people involved as we build this to be another growth stream like the ones you see to help people connect at rapid pace. But we are going to lead people by the hand, help them connect properly, connect the right way, so that the love sticks, as we say, and help them move forward a lot faster than we were able to. So as we have a look at what's going on here, I'm just going to have a look at Bumby Selby, who is somebody that I speak of often. And, you know, it's not necessary for me to go through here and mention, like, you know, maybe everybody is a fantastic supporter, because most of you know each other already. And the fact that anybody's even here when I'm so new into the live streaming game tells you right there that these are great supporters. The fact that these people have even come by. But Bumby Selby is somebody that I see not only coming by my own stuff to help me out and support me, but I also run into her in a lot of other live streams. So she is supporting a lot of people all the time, somebody you want to connect with. And that will bring me back to the main point of what we're doing for today. So my goal is for you to connect with people to swap playlists. So you guys connect however you'd like to in this chat, whether it be through social media, this and that. If you need to connect with each other the way we typically do, as far as checking out each other's content, hopefully subscribing. We all know the rules. Go ahead and do that. But the side benefit that we're building today is that I am adding everybody who is here video into that communal playlist so that we can start running it tomorrow, and everybody will be giving watch time to everybody. Of course, you're free to run it as often as you want. Now, my understanding is you really can't run a playlist more than every 2 months. And I hear these stories about people clearing their caches and stuff like that. I don't, but you can decide for yourself what is the best course of action for you and your own channel. So I'm just skipping through to make sure that I haven't forgotten anybody. Icy is unbelievably supportive. She does this all the time. She's actually, like, she helps so many people with their channels and this and that, but she also is one that will, let's say, let a live run in the background while she's either doing other things or whatever. So that's like incredibly supportive of her. I'm always happy to see Icy. And as I skip through, Bautismo was giving me a headache earlier, but my cousin Nightbot over here seems to be behaving himself. And I'm just making sure, like I said, that I'm not forgetting anybody as I skim through the chat. Here we go. So Wild Man, just to let you know, your message was deleted by a moderator, but the reason why is because in a growth stream like this, where smaller channels are connecting with each other and things like that, when you ask somebody to watch your video, it can be considered spam. So no harm, no foul. Don't worry about that. It's just that because you haven't been with me in streams like this, there are very specific rules and regulations when it comes to the chats that we have to follow. So it has nothing to do with you. That's just making sure we don't get hit by the spam filters. When people say things that are considered spam by the algorithm, it's possible to have live stream wiped out. So again, don't worry about that. And it's nice to see everybody connecting. It looks like I've caught up. If there's anybody in the chat that I skipped over and forgot, please don't be shy to say something, because I certainly don't mean to do that. Tampa Bay Customs, thank you for coming by. What we're doing here today is just letting everybody in the chat connect with each other for the purpose of swapping playlists. They play yours, you play theirs at some point and get some extra watch time. And the side benefit is everybody who comes through is going to have a video longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes, added into a communal playlist called Playlist Buddies here. And this playlist is coming along just fantastically. And I am going to allow more people for the rest of today who leave comments on the replay up until about midnight my time. We're going to add a video into this playlist, and then starting on March 14th, everybody's just going to agree to run this playlist at some point, let's say the first available opportunity after today, and we're going to get watch time for everybody. So that's an idea that was inspired by some friends, Official D-Spot, Mixed Beauty, and hopefully it's of benefit to everybody. They do a really good job of connecting people for watch time and swapping playlists and things like that. They've got a Facebook group that they deal with as well. So that's great. While we're in the middle of everything else, I will take a second to do some shameless self-promoting and mention, if you haven't already connected with Tuber Chat, we have, first of all, the YouTube channel, which is the main piece. This is going to be a growth network where we're focused on connecting people the way you see in all the other streams, like Vern's Junk Closet, like The Crockett Way, Happy Lux, Meldon Armour Family, and others like that. And we are going to have that running probably a month from now. There's a Facebook page that's public to everyone. You can post your videos there. You can follow on Instagram and Twitter while we're still deciding what to do with those. And I see a new member coming in here. So JamLG, let me get to your channel. And we are going to add one of your videos into our communal playlist. So unfortunately, you don't have anything longer. So I will just take this longest one of your videos, add it into Playlist Buddies. And if everybody can agree to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow, or after today rather, as you can see, I've marked it to say do not watch before March 14, 2020. That just gives me time to get more people in here, including people who missed the live stream and catch the replay. And if everybody runs that playlist, you can see we've already got 20 people who are going to run your video. Now, nobody's expected, of course, to sit there and watch every video and comment and like every video. But if you are able to comment here and there, and of course give some thumbs up, then that will certainly be of help. So let me go back and do another little promotion here. Oh, okay. Well, Kanisha, you probably can't hear me now then, but thank you for at least mentioning that. Let me get back to Vern's Junk Closet. As things get bigger for everybody, it becomes harder to catch everybody's. I'm going to show you something. When I click on my subscription list, you can see down here, show 994 more. So I'm very close to be subscribed to 1,000 people already. Look how many people are live right now. That is unbelievable. But as you can imagine, it's tough to catch every live broadcast that you would like to from everybody. But this particular video here, as a little bit of more shameless self-promotion, is something that Vern was doing the other day. She shares a lot of information, especially about YouTube, but about other things. And I don't think this is the first time that I've seen her do this either, talking about improving credit and things like that. But she invited me in on that particular video. So you'll want to connect with Vern anyway, because she is, first of all, an incredibly giving and generous person and a wonderful person to have in your corner as you start to build your YouTube channel. But she's very knowledgeable, and because of her generosity, she gives this knowledge out for free. But I was honored to have been on her live stream the other day, and we had a really good and productive talk about personal finance and credit and things like this. So there's a lot of positivity and things like that spread around through her channel and her community, as well as that video was just something I wanted to point out. Princess Saray, thank you for coming by. TMC family's probably laughing right here because of all the talk we do about pronouncing her name properly in his chats all the time. She's incredibly supportive because I see her all the time, particularly connected to TMC family, but it's the Hoops Family Network and the TMC family that had me start with the networking that I've been doing lately to help me get moving. And if you can believe it, I forget the actual numbers. I can show you in a second what is possible. If I go into my analytics, I just want to show you what happened when I started connecting with these people. Let's click on subscribers, and let's click on over the last 90 days. Now you can see around here, I was floating around 0012, 005, somewhere around here, January, right in the beginning of January it started, and look at this growth. Unbelievable. So I don't remember what I had on January 1st. I thought it was around 170 or something like that. And I hit my 1,000 yesterday. So there you go. It shows you what can be done in about 8 or 9 weeks. And could be much faster for other people to move than for me. And I hope that for you. But the other thing, too, before I move on to a couple more channels, is just to remind you what we're here for today is I want you to connect with each other for the purpose of swapping playlists. Most of us know what that is, but you make an arrangement with somebody to watch a playlist of theirs. They arrange back to watch a playlist of yours. And then that increases your watch hours. The more people you can get that done with. We're all chasing our 4,000. As a side benefit, you will be added into this playlist, which happens to be on my personal channel. As you can see, we've already added over 20 videos here. Everybody who comes into the chat today and everybody who comments on the video afterwards, up until, let's say, midnight my time, is going to have a video added into that communal playlist of hopefully longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes. And then if everybody agrees to run that playlist starting tomorrow, we're going to get a little bit of watch time for everyone. So let's have a look at what's happening here. Oh, Life with Riffit, you've been had a message deleted. We can't use that term, let's go. I will get that added into my blocked words at some point after. I'm just going to make a note of that for now. Actually, you know what? I'll do it in front of you. I'll do it in front of you right now. So let's take let's go. Copy. I'm going to go over to my settings. This, if you're going to do live streaming, this is a very important thing to do. There is a list out there, and forgive me, I don't have it right now. You can type in like, YouTube bans words list 2020 or something like that. And so there's people who out there who publish like text files. That text file has a bunch of keywords like all this adult stuff and everything else. You can add banned keywords into your list here. My computer's just lagging because the list is so unbelievably wrong. But you can see what I've added here. So their list ends here. I don't know what these are, but subscribe, subby, return, done, subscribe, subscriber. All this stuff that we're not supposed to be using in these growth streams is already here. Why won't my thing work now? Hopefully it's going to come up. There we go. And now I can add let's go as a blocked term, and then after right now, hopefully nobody can use that anymore. And the idea behind that is, first of all, to protect the chat, but secondly, to make the job easier on the moderators, because it can be a real headache, as I've witnessed lately. I'm a moderator on, I don't know, 10 channels or something like that, and I absolutely do mod for people when I'm there. So I have learned from people like Vern's Junk Closet and IC and the TMC family and many others about moderating. And when I do it for other people, I absolutely mod. Like, so I don't mind the idea of doing it, but I understand what it can be like. So you want the job to be as easy as possible on people, especially because it is a volunteering type of thing. So as I skip along, expect the unexpected. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for falling behind. I do a lot better job of talking than anything else. I am going to add a video for you right away into our communal playlist for today. While you hopefully are connecting with other people to swap playlists with them, I am looking for a video that is as recent as possible, longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes. And then everybody will agree to just run that playlist at the first available opportunity after today, and we will get watch time for everyone. So I'm having a little bit of a struggle here. It's nice that you've got so many videos. I want to find something, the longest thing I can find under 15 minutes. 454 here. We just don't want the playlist to be unreasonably long for everybody. As it is, you can see, like, if we had 20 videos, 15 minutes each, it would take 5 hours to run that. But here we go. Save playlist, save to playlist, playlist buddies, and you are in. So we don't want it to be too overwhelming for anybody. And forgive me while I just look over my shoulder here. And allow myself to be distracted while we're doing our thing. Okay, forgive me. My son just let me know that he's posted his first video right now. So I just told him, get in my live chat. So hopefully he'll come in here. And then if he does, he can be a part of this as well. Because he just asked me what's some further advice. I'm not going to go through the whole message in detail. I'll look at it afterwards. So I don't want to forget anybody. If I slip by anybody, then please, by all means, don't be shy. Let me know, because I want to make sure I've got everybody. Josette, thank you. That is a very kind thing for you to say. And let me make sure that I get you into the playlist. Every person who comes in here today, I don't know why I'm not connected to you. Now, what I'm going to do is my understanding I should not be subscribing to people and watching videos while I'm live streaming. So we will take the video that we are going to add to the playlist, which is this right here, and I'm going to add it into my playlist buddies and watch later. And the reason why is because now you're included in the playlist buddies communal playlist that we're here to build today. And as well, I will go back in my watch later and I will connect with you properly after the live stream. So I really appreciate your kind words. I don't know why I'm not already connected to you, but I will be soon. And I'm glad that we got you in here. Oh, there you go, Princess Saray. Yes, to have the words automatically blocked. It's awesome. Like, no, so I don't have to tell anybody no finger pointing today, because you can't do it anyway, apparently. I'm assuming that it works. Please don't try. But it's okay. I'm very lucky because of the way that this all started, and all the people that you see in the chat. Most of you know each other. You're all the ones who taught me over the last couple of months on my way along. But because everybody pretty much knows all the rules, we don't have a lot of trouble, except for one or two words that I don't really blame anybody for not understanding, because not every chat, as we know, has the same rules. Mine is very, very young. I haven't done a lot of live streaming, so I haven't got any marks or strikes or emails or any of that stuff yet to have any trouble. So expect the unexpected. Oh, that's okay. Well, you're saying you can't catch the live. Here's the truth. There are people all over the world on YouTube. There are more than 31 million channels to choose from. So I am absolutely honored anytime anybody can come by and do anything, but I certainly don't expect it. We are all busy. We all are running our channels. We're all trying to build, and it gets harder and harder as we go to go back and support everybody. You know, I wish I could watch videos. It would be impossible. As I was showing you, am subscribed to over 900 people, almost 1,000 people. For me to watch 1,000 different people's videos, every single video they come out with, excuse me, and catch everybody live, impossible. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get my son in here. It is impossible to catch up with everybody as much as we all would like to, but hopefully I speak for everybody, because I know there are a lot of generous, patient, and giving and forgiving people in the chat here. I think if everybody supports each other as much as they possibly can, we are all going to be launched forward farther and faster than we ever expected in the beginning anyway. So, the other thing I should mention, there are a couple of people in the chat who are personal friends of mine or who have come in to support me from other streams that are not necessarily content creators, and they do not necessarily do the type of connecting that we do in here. So if you find a few people that don't connect back with you, just please be patient and understand not every single person that comes through today is here for the same thing, but 99% of us are, or close to it. There we go. And as I am mentioning that, Mickey's kind of pointing that out for himself there. Mickey is a great supporter who's been of invaluable help to me and a friend of mine on one of the channels that I manage recently, who's been doing some live streaming that's been going well. And he's here to support me, but not he is not into the things that we do just yet as far as connecting and this and that. So that's an example right there. So again, thank you for everybody coming through. Exactly, that's impossible. There would have to be like 100. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Princess Saray. So I do what I can to support as many people as I can, as often as I can. And you can imagine, you think it's bad now, wait until you have 10,000 subscribers. Wait until you have 100,000. Because if that's what you want, you will get there. If you just stay and you just keep creating and you just keep doing what you're doing, it grows. You can't stop it anyway. So we're all going to get there, and it is going to be a lot harder for everybody to support every single person that has come by along the way. But like I said, if everybody supports everybody as much as they can, you know, there's a little bit of, I don't want to forget where I came from in all of this. I don't have any doubt that someday my channel, along with the ones that I manage, are going to do very well. In the meantime, this is why I do things like, for instance, I'm going to show you a little bit of self-promotion again, so forgive me for that. Actually, I don't need to go here. I'll do it here. In the playlist at the bottom, I have put my video here. This is a shout-out video that I did quite some time ago now. I guess it's beyond a month, maybe month and a half. And that video was done for a couple of purposes. First of all, I wanted to pay homage to a couple of the people who got me started and gave me the push that I needed to get going and gave me a lot of support as I started the real hustle on my personal channel here. Another purpose was, I don't want to forget that, you know, when I started this in January, which seems like forever ago already, that these are the people who really helped and really supported, and they continue to come by. Every person I mentioned in that video continues to come, comment on my videos, like, watch, and I knew that they would from the beginning because they were already doing it. So that particular video is an example of something that hopefully can bring a lot of value to people who are starting and hustling after I started. As they come across that video and hopefully watch it, they're going to find some really supportive people. There's 7 in there, but 7 people coming by and commenting and liking and watching as often as they can is already a great start, as we all know. So anyway, that's what I want to do with my personal channel, is just bring value, especially to the newcomers who come after. I've got many other projects and channels to manage and things like this. So I'm more worried about making sure that I bring value to people than worrying about numbers and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I see that people would get like frustrated or upset or angry or anything else with people for not being able to come by and support. But we all see it just gets it can be overwhelming. Of course, you can always go back. You can always go back and catch people. You know, I don't expect people to catch the live. You're live when you're live. I happen to be doing it at 2 p.m. on Friday in Eastern time. So the whole of, for instance, the United States, like, I mean, in Europe and this and that, most people are sleeping. As for here, a lot of people who are working like who have daytime shifts or jobs or whatever you want to call it, they can't catch it. And I know that already. But I went on anyway because I want to help anybody that can, first of all, come by right now, but bring value by leaving the video with benefit for people who come after. And as I keep saying, what we're doing today is hopefully you're all connecting with each other to get some playlist swapping happening to boost your own watch hours. As a side benefit, I'm adding everybody who comes through the chat today one video into the communal playlist, which will all run tomorrow, so that everybody gets a little bit of watch time from everybody. And I'm going to leave it going until midnight tonight, let's say my time. So, and we'll see. We'll see how late I'm up. I'm usually not up that late, but we'll see. And then if everybody starts watching the playlist after tomorrow morning, then we're going to have all kinds of watch time for everybody. But we are able to give benefit to the people by after. They don't get punished for the fact that they just didn't happen to be available while I was going live. So hopefully this brings a lot of value to everybody. Hopefully that you all are excited about this idea. It's just an experiment, but we'll see how it goes. And already I think it's going pretty well. So forgive me for slowing down with the chat here. Nothing worth having comes easy. That's true. When you give it your all and have a lot of patience, it will happen. Absolutely. That is well said, because I've been a marketing guy my whole adult life. I loved it even when I was a child. It's something that was kind of like, for some reason, born into me, I guess. And I have never yet seen anything like YouTube. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Tumblr, like everything. And there's nothing like this. This is something where if you just do it, you have to do some kind of things like put at least a video a week up, let's say. But if you do that and you never stop, you will be successful. Now, to get the millions of dollars and this and that can't be done as easily just putting up a simple video every week. But the more you can work after you get started, the faster and bigger it can grow. But it's guaranteed either way. That's why I'm here, because more than anything else, I want to show people. There are so many, millions of people who would do anything to be able to make just a few dollars on the side, anything to make life a little better or start saving, or any multitude of different things that people want extra money for. And YouTube is a perfect answer. So that's the whole reason I'm doing it, is because I see an opportunity to, I'll get my benefit. We all will by running a channel and this and that. But you're able to help other people to, like, YouTube is something anybody can do. Put something on a table and talk about it for 10 minutes. That's a video. Anything that you know about. And people will just come along, start supporting you, say the kindest things and this and that will be wonderful. But you'll get everything you want out of it if you just stay. So Princess Array, sorry to elaborate on your thought so much, but that was very well said. Yes, so as Kristen says, you don't, I skipped the comment there, but the drive, be as consistent as possible. Yes, consistent as possible, but I also don't want people getting stressed out over, like, you know, you missed a video for a day or you missed a video for a couple of days. One of the best pieces of advice I can give to anybody is when you're able to make videos, try to make as much as you can at the same time. So if you're already going to do a product review, I don't know how to do it without self-promotion, but for instance, I did some vinyl record videos, but I sit there and do at least 2 at a time. And the reason why is because then I have a video for this week and I have a video for either next week or when I have a week that I don't have a video, which happened this week. The video that I put out on Wednesday was put out. I meant to put it next week, but because I had to miss what I wanted to do this week, I had something available that allowed me to stay consistent. That was easy for me to do. It's not as easy for everybody, but where possible, that's a piece of advice. But as long as you keep motivated and especially don't give up, there's a ton of supportive people, especially around this particular chat here today. You are, you're going to do just fine. So TMC Reloaded is another channel. I'm gonna mod that channel as well. This is TMC Family. Yeah, you want to see a supportive person. This is a channel. Now, when I look at mine and I say I'm subscribed to 1,000 people or close to it, he had to start a second channel because he was subscribed to so many people. If that's not supportive, I don't know what is. So TMC Family is somebody who's helping with this Tuber Chat product that I'm talking about, as well as has been a driving force in my own movement over the last several months. So there's always genuine people out there that continue to be there without fail. You just have to find them. Not everybody wants to be genuine. They just came for their own benefits. Absolutely. What I keep saying as well about the internet, and I'll skip forward and make sure we're getting some new people into the playlist in just a moment. What the internet does, it has its good and its bad. We can debate that all day, but it allows like-minded people to find each other. And this, I'm so fortunate personally, has happened for me over the last few months. You can tell by the people who've already come through this chat today. There are a lot of giving, generous, supportive people here. And that, you know, I'm so lucky, but I want to be that way. You know, I learn every day from all the people that I interact with. I'm constantly wanting to learn, constantly wanting to better myself. And some of the people around here are a perfect example of generosity, of empathy, and many other different wonderful qualities. So the internet allows you to find like-minded people. The others won't be here very long anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'm hoping that everybody's connecting to each other. The main purpose of today was to connect and share playlists with each other. Somebody will run your playlist for you. You will run a playlist for them. And everybody here in the chat is free to connect with each other as, you know, in any way that you want to make sure that you get that done. I want you to get the most value out of today as possible. As a side benefit, we have, as Life as Gigi is about to see, a communal playlist called Playlist Buddies, which happens to be on my personal channel. And what we are doing, let me refresh this. We are adding one video of hopefully longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes, from every person who comes by the chat today and every person who leaves a comment afterwards up until the end of today. We're adding one video into that playlist, and starting tomorrow, if everybody agrees to just run that playlist at their first available opportunity yet at your leisure, we will get some extra watch time for everybody, which we all need. Even those people who have already crossed their 4,000 hours for the last 12 months, you may still need some more for the next 12 months. So please don't stop hustling. And when I look in your videos here, I don't see something that is very long yet under 15 minutes. So I'm just going to take the longest one. And it looks to me like it's this 226. No, I almost missed it. 303. This will go into Playlist Buddies. And as we see when I refresh, you're there. So this is what we're doing today. So the main purpose, like I said, is for you guys to swap playlists with each other. But As well, the side benefit is the fact that I'm making this communal playlist. So as you can also see, I keep mentioning this, but it's already marked. Do not watch before March 14, 2020. That gives me a chance to get some more people in there. And if everybody agrees to watch it, let's say starting tomorrow morning, then that will give the most benefit to the most number of people. And we see the playlist is coming along nicely. So it's an experiment. I'd love to know your thoughts as well, not only here in the chat, which I'm skipping through very quickly, but the comments are already on. So whether it's now or later you come back, then please, by all means, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the idea. This is inspired by Official D Spot, Mixed Beauty, and why can't I remember the other channel? I'm so embarrassed. I can't remember. It's 3 of them that run a playlist group, and they do such a fantastic job. They are very generous in the fact that they are helping out so many people to connect, and they work hard on making sure that this happens for everybody. Peshdas, I am going to add you into our thing. So I'm just going to let you know, I noticed something here. Peshdas, so you are a new connection. Oh, okay, a recent connection for me. But so here, the way you're saying CM, come to my channel. What we do here, please don't ask. Okay, so let me just let you know exactly how we do things in our growth streams, me and the other people around this chat. Please visit somebody's channel, pick somebody one at a time, go to their channel, have a look at their about page, learn about them for a second, and then watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment on that video related to the content of the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like the content, then come back here and just leave a single heart next to their name. If you would do that, everybody around here knows the drill. We are all here for the same thing, so you can feel free to connect with people like that. But just please don't ask anybody to come to your channel or let's go or subscribe or any of that other stuff, because it's considered spam by the algorithm. Even the word connected, let's just say. So for expect the unexpected, I just noticed that your messages were deleted by a moderator. Please don't use the word connected, okay? Please don't ask. Just put a person's name in a heart. That's really all it takes. Everybody's here for the same thing. Most of us know the rules because we've been through enough other chats. So if you don't mind adhering to that, that would be the best for everybody. And I will appreciate it, and so will the moderators. So Peshdas, did I add your video into the playlist already? I got sidetracked for a second there. We refreshed the page. No, I did not. Okay, so we are going to go through your videos. I really appreciate you coming by today. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this, how to make pancakes without using oil, and add it into our Playlist Buddies playlist. And now you will see that you have been added to the top. There we go. And we're going to keep going on with more channels. I'm going to make sure we get every single person who's come in today video into our communal playlist. ASMR. What a humongous category of videos. ASMR of any type was such a huge wave. I wanted to get in on it, but I couldn't come up with any kind of a valuable idea, so I didn't do any. But not to say I won't eventually. So save to playlist. We are taking videos that are hopefully longer than 10 minutes, but less than 15, adding them into Playlist Buddies. And when we go back here, you will see you have been added. And the idea for everybody, first of all, please connect with each other in any way that you like so that you can swap playlists and get a lot of watch time for each other. As well, the side benefit is you get added into this playlist where we now have 26 people. And if everybody does not watch this playlist yet, but waits until sometime tomorrow and anytime after that, watch it at your leisure, at your first available opportunity, and we are going to get a little bit of watch time for everyone. So thank you all for participating. It is an experiment. I'm excited about it. Okay, I'm just checking a side message here. Forgive me for that. Now, as we continue on, thank you, Princess Saray. I really appreciate you coming by either way. So I appreciate everything that you've done. Expect the unexpected. Okay, expect the unexpected. Please don't leave a comment on your video. I don't know if that makes... That's the first time I've ever seen anybody ask to not have a comment on their video. The whole purpose of connecting with people is done the right way by leaving a comment to make sure that the content was expected. However, you got to do what's right for your own channel. So let's please... Okay, you know what? Forgive me. I'll get sidetracked. Let me add a couple of words into my blocked words list for now. We will add connected, and what was the other word? Comment. And then that will hopefully give the moderators a little bit of a hand. I want to make that as easy as possible. I certainly don't like the moderators having to feel obligated. And for everybody in the chat, just please make it as easy on them as possible. If you get some kind of a notice from a moderator, please do whatever they say. The only moderators I have on this channel, I absolutely trust. They're the people who even taught me. So if we can all be patient with each other and all adhere to their guidelines, then please, that will work out for everybody. And then connected. And if I save, hopefully we'll get a little bit of help moving forward. So here we go. Forgive me for getting sidetracked there. I just want to make sure that the chat is all good and we don't run any risk of having the live stream cut off. I don't want any spam warnings or anything like that. So if you're connecting with people, please just simply do as you see here with leaving just a simple... This is a perfect example right here. Just leave a single emoji, preferably a heart by the person's name. I'd also love it if you'd mix up your emoji so you do use a different one every time, but that would be the best idea for everyone to just keep it pretty quick. Here we go. Now, if I've missed any creators that are in the chat before this, please don't be shy. Please let me know. I want to make sure that you get your video added to the playlist. So forgive me, Lopez Kellier. Okay, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, so please forgive me and be patient with me. This is a recent connection for me, but I am happy that you've come by today, so thank you for that. I'm going to get your video added into our communal playlist, and in the meantime, you can feel free to connect with people in the chat so that you can make arrangements to swap playlists with them and get some more watch time for yourself outside of here. I'm just looking for a video that is less than 15 minutes, but the longest one I can find. I did see a 7-minute one, 7:05 there. And 7:25, we're going to take this. Oh, 8 minutes. Okay, we're going to take 8 minutes. Save to playlist, playlist buddies. And now you are in. Our playlist is coming along nicely. I really didn't know what to expect. It is an experiment. I appreciate everybody who's participating. And if anybody has missed the live stream, they will be able to leave a comment up until midnight tonight. I will still add their videos, and we will all agree to run this playlist starting tomorrow. Now, as well, just so we can have a look, you'll see, I should have mentioned this before, I've added the link right into the description. It's going to be very easy for you to find. It's called Playlist Buddies. It's on my personal channel, but the link is right there. So anytime after tonight, let's say anytime after tomorrow morning, go ahead and run that, and everybody's going to get watch time for each other. So hopefully we're bringing as much value as I wish. For anybody who comments afterwards that missed the live stream, I'm going to add them in too. Doing an update on how this turns out. To be honest with you, Mickey, I was already certain that this was going to go well, and it has done well enough for me to be satisfied with the idea that I will do this again. So I absolutely will do another one of these sometime in the near future. And when I do, I will reference back to what happened here. But the best way to tell is by having a look at that particular playlist. So you'll remember this: increase your watch hours with Playlist Buddies. You'll be able to remember that video. The playlist is called Playlist Buddies. And I think by having a quick look at the playlist itself and checking out how many videos have been added, we can see how great it has become. So it's already doing, like, I really truthfully was expecting anywhere from 20 to 50 videos, but we're already well over 20. We're on our way to 30 already. And as more people come in, maybe I can ask a favor of everybody. If you would, help me make this experiment bring as much value to as many people as possible, and share me out if you can. If you have your community tab, or if you have Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or Pinterest or any of these other things that you really like. I've already done it on Reddit, so please don't do it there. But anywhere else that you can think of on the social networks to share it out and get some more creators in here, especially people you know are struggling with watch time. The biggest purpose of today is for you all to connect with each other, to share playlists and swap playlists so you can get a lot of watch time. But the side benefit is this experiment where everybody's going to have a video added into this playlist. Now, you can imagine almost everybody in here has a video 10 minutes long or longer. There are 26 people who are going to run your video. So look at the views you're going to get already. And people will comment or like as they can. I certainly don't expect everybody to sit and watch every single video every second. I will be running this on a tablet. I will like and comment as I can. But if everybody just does that as much as they can, it will be of great benefit to everybody. And that's the purpose here. So thank you for asking, Mickey. I really appreciate that, because any engagement in this little project really helps. I see. Thanks for reminding everybody about the thumbs up. That also helps. Oh, expect the unexpected. No comments on your video. It gets spam. I really don't know what to tell you about that, except that what I'll tell everybody right now then, okay, so for in the case of expect the unexpected, if you connect with them, then please don't leave comments on their videos. Now, that goes against everything all the rest of us do all the time. So most of the people here, if they've already left comments, are probably fairly genuine or meaningful. When I go out there, I know even some of my comments get caught in spam. Somebody notified me of that the other day. But I try to leave a good 2 or 3 sentences about the video. In the worst case scenario, I will say something like, this is a very nice introduction to you. I'm looking forward to much more from you here, or something like this. And I know those aren't that meaningful, but when you're unable to come up with something really useful to say, then as long as you leave something, let's say a couple of sentences long, I think you should have some fairly decent luck with it. But for the meantime, I can't promise, expect the unexpected, that anybody's going to follow that guideline, because anybody who doesn't see your message right here and anybody who doesn't hear me say that is not going to know. We all comment on each other's videos all the time. It's expected. So hopefully you don't run into too much trouble with spam. But you also know, excuse me, that you're in the video right now, and this is what's happening with everybody. Hopefully. Okay, you're going to have to excuse me for just a quick second. I will be back as quickly as I can. This kind of thing that happens in society has bad that comes along with it. many different reasons. It's unfortunate that people can be patient and understand, but not everybody believes that it's a big issue yet, and that's the problem. Okay, thanks for hanging with me there, everybody. As a matter of fact, you heard me blow my nose probably, as I like to do it like a trumpet, but I did just get up and go and wash my hands, as you hopefully would wish that I would. So, yes, hopefully you've had fun staring at the playlist. Thank you for hanging with me. So, as I continue on, if I've missed anybody in the chat, please don't be shy. Remind me, because I certainly don't want to miss anybody at all. So, Vern, I don't know. Oh, you are still here, so thank you. I didn't know whether you were here or came back. Thank you for that. Joviason, hopefully I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. Forgive me if I'm not, please. And to remind everybody, because it's been a few minutes, the main purpose of today is to connect with one another through the chat in any way that you like, so that you can make arrangements to swap playlists with each other. They will run a playlist for you, you will run a playlist for them, and get some watch time going for yourself. And the side benefit is I am going to add one video from each creator that comes through right now, and every creator that leaves a comment on this afterwards up until the end of tonight. I will take one video, the longest one I can find under 15 minutes, and I will add it into our Playlist Buddies playlist, as I have just done for you here. And as we look at the playlist and refresh, we'll see that it's coming along nicely. You'll see also we've got 28 videos in there now. I have marked it do not watch before March 14th. So if everybody just agrees to watch this anytime after tomorrow morning at your leisure, when you have an opportunity, just run this on an extra phone, a tablet, watch it if you want to. We will get some video watch time for everybody. So thank you very much. I did get Expect the Unexpected into the playlist, right? Yes. Okay. I don't want to forget anybody. So like I said, please remind me if I missed you. Don't be shy. Vern, thank you for sharing me on the community tab. Yeah. Oh, you're going to do a live on, okay, forgive me. So let's promote. You're going to do a live on how to share on Twitter. If that's the case, then hopefully everybody will have connected with you. Make sure they're subscribed to Vern's Junk Closet. She's a very important person to me, and especially for the fact that she has helped my growth and taught me very much over the last couple of months. Not to mention we have interacted on her channel as well. I enjoy being in her chats as often as I can. We did happen to, she invited me in on a video she was doing the other day to have a very productive talk. So she is a wealth of information, somebody you want to connect to. But if you're going to do a live, particularly about sharing on Twitter, that would be very valuable to everybody. So thank you for sharing me on your community tab. Obviously, it's going to be a while before I get mine. So Sam, thank you for asking. This is how easy it is to get added into what we're doing today. What I really want for you to do is to connect with other subscribers. So I notice on this channel, you don't have any videos though. So the purpose was for everybody to connect with each other. They will watch a playlist of yours. You will watch a playlist of theirs. You make those arrangements among yourselves. And then that increases your watch hours. As a side benefit, I'm taking one video from every creator and adding it into our communal Playlist Buddies playlist here that everybody will run starting tomorrow. We want to give the rest of the day for more people to get in, people who've missed the live but catch the replay and leave a comment. So Sam, I notice I'm also not connected to you, and I cannot subscribe to people while I'm live streaming. So I am going to just make a note of your channel. And I will have to come back to you to connect later. Usually what I would do is add one of your videos into my watch later list and then get it. So if you have another channel, then please exit, come back with your other channel, or I don't know what I can do for you on this particular live stream. My intention is to bring as much value as possible. TMC, thanks for sharing me out on Twitter. Icy and Vernus are always together. There is another very good friend of mine, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape. This is a channel. So similar, Vernus and TMC are the first channels, Vern's Junk Closet and TMC, the TMC family, not the TMC family reloaded, but they are the first that ran growth type streams that allowed people to connect and taught me how this happened. I actually met Vern's Junk Closet through the TMC family. So another one that I've come across recently, and I tend to be in his lives whenever possible, is Minnesota Lawn and Landscape. Now, this is a guy who runs a lawn and landscape business, but also does growth streams to bring value for people and connect a lot of people in the meantime, while he's on the winter in between work season, while he does snow plowing and this other kind of stuff. I just happen to be interested because my the other half of my full-time job during the good weather season is somewhat construction. And so there's always connections between people like us. But I really enjoy his streams. He does a spectacular job. And so I'm going to make sure I get him added into our communal playlist for right now. And then I will go back over what the benefits and purpose of today and this particular video was. As you can see, I catch like a lot of his live streams. Now, I finally figured out how to get this bell to work properly. And my notifications come in, so I've been able to catch him from the beginnings. If you don't catch somebody from the beginning, I find that the red lines don't come like this. But you can see I've been catching him a lot lately. But he does a spectacular job. You can see how often he's doing the live streams. I've got a lot of quality connections from him. But he is also very knowledgeable in the ways of small business. And he did another video. I wonder if I could find it quickly without spending too much time here. It was a while ago, and I did watch it. I forget where the video is. He does a lot of different things, but one of the videos that he did recently was talking about how to price out your jobs when you run a small service business like his. And that was very valuable. So I hope you guys will connect with him and search through his videos and find what I'm talking about. In the meantime, what I'm looking for, Sean, is a video that is less than 15 minutes, but the longest one I can find that I can add. So I'm going to take this one here and add it into Playlist Buddies. So the main benefit of today is for you all to be connecting with each other within the chat in any way that you like, so that you can make your own side arrangements to run playlists for each other that will increase your watch time. In the meantime, every person who comes through here today and leaves a comment by the end of tonight is going to have a video added into this communal playlist called Playlist Buddies. You can see we've got almost 30 people in here now, and everybody's just going to agree to run this whenever they can, starting after tomorrow morning. And what that's going to do is give a little bit of watch time to everybody. Look at that. You're going to get basically 30 views on each video that I've put in this playlist right away just from that. So hopefully that's bringing as much value as I wish for you. Moving on, we've got Brendan Walters. And forgive me while I just skim through it a little bit of high speed here so that I can make sure I'm not missing anybody and I don't want to fall too much farther behind. As we look, longest video I can find under 15 minutes right here. This actually looks very interesting. Exploring Victoria, capital city of British Columbia. So I'm happy to have that in the Playlist Buddies. And then as well, like I said, feel free to connect with each other here so that you guys can do playlist swapping amongst yourselves. So how far back did I go? Here we go. I'm getting actually farther behind than I thought. Forgive me for that. I'm going to try to work at a bit of a rapid pace here. Izzy's Life Vlogs. I'm happy that you're here. You're always here. Izzy's Life is another great supporter. I can't even count how many times Izzy's Life has come through my stuff. I find a video here that is over 10 minutes, under 15. You get added into Playlist Buddies right away. And I'm going to keep moving along very quickly. JMLG, I think I got you in there already. Did I? As I skim through here, yes, a while ago, so I won't want to forget anybody. If there's anybody that I've missed, please don't be shy. Remind me here in the chat. I want to make sure everybody gets the benefit that I intended to bring today. Morphite, here we go. Thank you for coming by. What we're doing is just connecting with each other. You can make arrangements to swap playlists with each other. I don't know why we're not already connected. And forgive me, I am not going to subscribe or watch a video while I'm live streaming. I understand that that's against the YouTube guidelines. So what I'm going to do is pick your longest video under 15 minutes, which happens to be this one. I'm going to add it into my playlist buddies and my watch later. What I will do is I will go to my watch later afterwards. I will come back. I will watch that video. I will like, comment, and subscribe properly so that our connection sticks. Expect the unexpected. Okay. So forgive me. Let me force some advice on you. The best way to connect with people here, expect the unexpected, is to pick a person one at a time, visit their channel, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment in relation to the content of that video. If you like it, like it. If you enjoy the creator's content, then subscribe. TMC Family would advise you to check out their About page and actually learn about them for a quick second to make sure that it's somebody you want to be connected to. Then you come back here and leave a simple heart, as Vern's Junk Closet has done with Brendan Walters right here. Everybody here in the chat knows what that means, and that's all you need to connect with people here. That's a perfect example. So, Vern, I appreciate you showing everybody the right way. Izzy's Life Vlogs is doing it the right way. I'm sure most people are, so I am skipping through here. Jackie John, thank you for coming by. As I said, feel free to connect with each other in any way that you like. I don't know why we're not connected. We're a recent connection, and I absolutely should be connected to you. So forgive me for that. I don't know why it didn't stick when we must have connected, and I could, of course, be wrong about that. But I will, as you'll see right now, I'm going to pick your longest video under 15 minutes, which is this one right here. I am going to add it into our communal playlist buddies and my watch later. And what I will do for you, I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I'm live streaming for people. I will go back to my watch later. I will connect with you properly afterwards. But in the meantime, you have been added, as Izzy's Life Vlogs has been, to our communal playlist with everybody else who's come by the chat today and everybody who leaves me a comment up until the end of today. And if we can all agree to just run that playlist, which the link is in the description right here. Watch that playlist at your leisure, the first available opportunity after tomorrow morning. We're going to get a little bit of watch time for everybody. Jeffrey Go, thanks for coming by. Let's make sure that we get a video for you into our communal playlist right away. Here we go. First video, 14 minutes. Save playlist. We're going to drop that into playlist buddies. And as we take a quick look, we're going to see that you've been added and our playlist is coming along very nicely today. There we go. 34 entrants so far. You've got 34 people that are going to run this playlist and give you a little bit of watch time on the video that I added. So this is moving along nicely. Again, I'll just encourage everybody, if you don't mind, I'd love to know everybody's thoughts on this project. It is just an experiment, but I've already got comments enabled. So later on, you can leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. 14 watching, 32 likes so far. We've had quite a few people come through, so I'm very thankful for that. We are bringing the value that I was hoping to bring. Leon Legendary Productions is another good supporter who happens to come by my stuff very often. So thank you for coming by today. Let's get you involved in the communal playlist as well. Right here, I see a video under 15 minutes, longer than 10 minutes. You are in playlist buddies. And I am going to skip along a little bit quicker now for a few minutes so that I can catch up a bit. Area Bosmans, thank you for coming by. I hope that I'm pronouncing that close to right. Era, not area. Yeah, hopefully I got that somewhat right. And please be patient with me and forgive me if I didn't. Longest video under 15 minutes is this one right here. MacBook Air 2019 unboxing. Now that's a video I can really get excited about. You are in Playlist Buddies, and as we have a look at our communal playlist, we will see that it is coming along very nicely. So, altogether, 36 videos in the playlist so far. And as you see, I've marked it, do not watch before March 14th, 2020. What that's going to allow is for me to let everybody who comes through here today get in, and as well, anybody that leaves a comment after before the end of today. If everybody agrees to just run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then everybody will get some watch time from each other. As we see, we've already got 36 people that are going to run your video now. So thank you very much for participating. It's just an experiment, an idea that was inspired by Official D-Spot, Hoops Family Network, or TMC Family. Can I ask either of the two of you to do me a favor? So I don't have to hop back out of this stream and take time. Can you please remind me who I'm forgetting? The three people that run the playlist group. It is Mixed Beauty, Official D-Spot, and one other channel, and the name is not coming into my mind for the life of me. If you wouldn't mind just reminding me the third channel, because they are the ones who inspired this idea. So I just want to mention that, because and just so we're clear, I specifically told Official D-Spot, I am stealing your idea. And he said, by all means, the more value anybody can bring to everybody is better. So we're all good. TMC, thanks for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Hopefully you have. If you're not already connected to me, please subscribe so that you don't miss the next video. I try to bring as much value to everybody as I can. Bell's TV, thanks for coming by. Let's make sure that we get you added into our communal playlist right away. I'm looking for a video that is longer than 10 minutes and less than 15 minutes. And you've got a lot of long videos here, so that's great. Yeah, you're doing live streaming, going live for the first time. So I'm going to take this one. Prank fail. Looks like that might actually be interesting to watch too. Playlist Buddies, and you are in. So again, the purpose of today is to connect with each other, make arrangements with each other to swap playlists so that you can get each other some great watch time. Even if you've already got your 4,000 for the last 12 months, you've got to keep hustling for the next 12 months until you really get solid. So hopefully this is bringing a lot of value to everybody. We are now at 37 videos in the playlist. If everybody agrees to just watch this playlist, where I've got the link in the description already. It's called Playlist Buddies. It's on my personal channel, which you should be connected to. If everybody watches that playlist or runs it anytime after tomorrow morning, we're going to get a lot of benefit, because I'm going to let people continue to add as people leave comments today under people leave comments today who missed the live under the video. I'm going to make sure that they get it added as well. We're just going to add one video for each creator, longer than 10 minutes, shorter than 15 minutes. Minnesota Lawn and Landscape, hopefully that answered the question that you're asking. The communal playlist, like I said, it's called Playlist Buddies. It's on my personal channel, but the link is in the description of this video already. So it should be easy to find and share. And I will double check when we're done the live stream to make sure that it's going to work properly as we go on. I don't want to miss anything here. I just skipped forward. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, you saw it in the description, so thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize how far behind I'm getting here. So we can run it for everyone. Minnesota Lawn and Landscape, thanks for that. Kicking it with Karen. I'm always good. Thank you for asking. Forgive me, everyone, while I start to work at a much more rapid speed. I didn't realize how far behind I was falling, but I am going to make sure everybody gets into this communal playlist. I'm looking for videos that are longer than 10 minutes, shorter than 15. You are added into playlist buddies, and hopefully everybody can connect in the chat and make arrangements to swap playlists with each other. Thank you for reminding everybody of the Tuber Chat channel. That is a project that we're working on, a growth stream, so that you can connect with people the right way, but at rapid pace. It should be ready in a month. That is a joint project. I'm working with the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network on that. So please make sure you're connected. We are also available on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. There's a page where everybody can post their videos as well. Expect the unexpected, kicking it with Karen. We've got you. And I'm just skimming through as fast as I can. Oh, Sam from earlier on More Fight. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, I didn't notice that before, but we did get you in. So perfect. Thank you very much. I was so happy. I was so upset when I thought that I wasn't going to be able to bring you the value that I wanted to, but thank you very much. So that makes me personally happy, and hopefully you will be too with the watch time you're going to get. Again, if everybody agrees to just run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, we will be able to get lots of watch time for everybody, or at least a little. Yeah, expect the unexpected. Please don't ask people to connect. Just simply put the person's name and a heart, do all the things that are listed at the bottom of the screen, and come back, and they will hopefully connect with you as well. That's the way that we do it here. So yes, please don't ask. Okay, thank you very much, IC. I really appreciate you helping me out today, and I really appreciate all the support that you give me. Hopefully you've heard that before you had to go. As I continue on, if there's anybody that I've missed from skimming through too quickly, please don't be shy. Please remind me, and I will make sure that I get you in. I don't want anybody to be missed in what we're doing right now. Minnesota Lawn and Landscape, thank you for the kind words. This is an idea that was inspired by Official D Spot, Mixed Beauty, and their group. They run a playlist group that allows people to be added to a similar type of thing. This one is just a very simple thing that was an experiment for today. So I'm glad that it seems to be working out very well, and I really appreciate everybody participating, and I really appreciate your kind words. So as we continue on, Kira, thank you for coming back into the chat. Thank you very much. Kicking it with Karen. Yes, this is an idea that I adapted with inspiration from Official D Spot. I let him know the other day I'd be stealing his idea, and he said absolutely, because he's another person that likes to bring value to as many people as possible. So like I said, this is an experiment, something I just wanted to try as we get ready for this Tuber Chat product and project that I'm talking about. We're deciding between myself, the TMC family, and the Hoops Family Network. I'm sure there'll be many more people involved as time goes on and as we get closer to launching, and especially afterwards. We're expecting to have it up and running, doing live streaming in the month of April. And we want to bring as much value to everybody that comes by as possible so that they can maximize all of their efforts. We want you to get the maximum bang for your buck for every second that you spend with us. And so this is an experiment in that way. Oh, there's my cousin right there, Official D Spot. So right here, everybody, this is somebody I'm going to get. Let me make sure I haven't missed anybody. I don't think so. So Official D Spot, now you're able to see. I was just saying pleasant things about you. Hopefully you caught them. I can't for the life of me remember the third member of your playlist group. I know it's Mixed Beauty. and it's Official D Spot. This is the group that inspired the idea that I am doing today. This is somebody you need to follow. So please, by all means, stalk Official D Spot in any way that you can. I have him at least on Instagram and on YouTube. Of course, we're connected. We did a video together where it was a Tech Tuesday talk show that he interviewed me, and we had a lot of good, valuable banter between the two of us, trying to bring value to people. So this is a video that I'd love if you would go and watch from Official D Spot after you connect with him. But he's something you're definitely he's someone you're definitely going to want to have. Somebody that I catch often, as you can see, or as often as I can. What I'm looking for today is videos that are longer than 10 minutes, shorter than 15. And when I find one from you, it is going to be added into our communal playlist. Now, he posts a lot, so it's going to take me a second here to find what I'm looking for. I'm going to take this, 11 minutes, save to playlist, and it gets added to Playlist Buddies. This playlist is coming along. It's on my personal channel, and I'm adding the videos in order. So you'll see we've got 39 videos so far. So it's turning up pretty much like I expected. I expected anywhere from 20 to hopefully 50 videos. But I'm also going to allow anybody that leaves a comment on this particular video after we're done today up until, let's say, midnight for the rest of the day. I'm going to allow anybody that leaves a comment to also get in. I'll go and add a video for them as well. So we bring the most value to the most people. And then if everybody agrees to just run this playlist whenever you can after tomorrow morning, we're going to get a lot of watch time. Excuse me, for a lot of people. You can see right here, we're talking about getting almost 40 views for each video that's in this playlist, which is fantastic. I'm so excited. And I've marked it, do not watch before March 14th. So like I said, if we all just watch it anytime after tomorrow morning, that will help. So Official D Spot, if you don't mind reminding me, what was the third? Oh, okay. I don't want you to you're driving, so I don't want you to do anything you shouldn't be doing. But if you get a chance, just please remind me what that third channel is. Not Mixed Beauty. I remember her. But I want to just pay homage to the three of you that I told you I was going to steal the idea. And this is what I'm doing as just an experiment. So Bobby Crush, thanks for coming by. Now, forgive me for not remembering. Bobby Crush is somebody that I know from an outside stream, not particularly doing the connecting and things that we typically do here. Bobby Crush is definitely a supporter, not a creator right now, but somebody I'm obviously connected to. So if Bobby ends up doing videos at any point, then I'll be ready to help and support moving forward. So thank you very much. Oh, today I'm not doing any of the, not talking about any of what's going on in the community. This is a very purposeful video, just connecting small creators or smaller channels. We have a thing that is a requirement with YouTube in order to be monetized. Not only do you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, you also have to have 4,000 hours or 240,000 minutes of watch time over the last 12 months. And that's the requirements in order to get ads running and get paid and everything else. So that's what I'm doing right here, is I'm allowing smaller channels to make arrangements to swap playlists with each other so that they can give each other some watch time, and then get everybody closer to their 4,000 hours. So Mickey and Bobby, obviously the two of you know each other. Glad you guys are connecting. And thank you very much for coming by. But I'm not moving on to any of the other kind of stuff we were talking about the other day. So thank you very much. As I'm talking about a couple of these people who've come by, like for instance, Bobby Crush and Mickey, these are personal friends of mine that have come in from other streams that are not necessarily into the connecting and things that a lot of the others of us do. So all I ask is that for the small number of people who come by the chat, please be patient for the fact that out of, 1 out of 10 people may not connect back with you because they are not content creators or they are not connecting in the way the rest of us do. So I saw, sorry, Official D Spot, you dropped the names earlier and I must have skipped over it. Here we are, Mixed Beauty and Lock Culture. that's the channel right there that I was talking about. So these three, Official D-Spot, Mixed Beauty, and Lock Culture, I don't know why I couldn't remember that for the life of me, are the ones who run a Facebook playlist group, and what I will, or Watch for Watch group, and what I will do is refer you to please connect with Official D-Spot. You can connect also with Mixed Beauty or with Lock Culture, but Official D-Spot will point you in the right direction. He invited me on that project, and that's a great way to get included in a system similar to what we're doing, but much more hardcore. And you can get some watch time. They do playlists twice a week right now. It recently increased, so I wonder if it might continue to increase. But Official D-Spot is a valuable person to have in your collection of subscriptions, so I hope that you all will connect. Smooth Jazz Traveler, thanks for coming by. I am going to make sure I get you added into our communal playlist. So what we're doing here, hopefully everybody's just connecting with each other for the purpose of arranging playlist buddies and swapping playlists with each other. The side benefit that you get and the value I hope to bring to you, everyone here, is I am looking for a video on your channel longer than 10 minutes, under 15 minutes, to be added into playlist buddies. And as we look at that playlist and the way it's coming together right now, we'll see that we now should have 40 creators included. So as you see, I've marked it, do not watch before March 14th, 2020. The reason why is I want to give the rest of today up until, let's say, midnight for more people to come by who missed the live but catch the replay and leave a comment. I'm going to add a video into that playlist for them as well. If we can all just agree to run that playlist whenever we can, anytime after tomorrow morning, everybody's going to get a little bit of watch time from everybody. And as you can see, every video that I add is going to get at least 40 views just from the project we're running today. So again, it's a project that was inspired by Official D-Spot, Lock Culture, and Mixed Beauty. Something I told him I was going to steal the idea the other day, and this is the brainchild that has come up from that discussion the other day. I believe that was on our Tech Tuesday. So I think I've caught up with everybody. If there's anybody in the chat right now that I missed and I did not add a video into the playlist, please don't be shy. Please let me know. I want to make sure everybody gets included. I will comb through it and make sure I have not made any mistakes, added 2 videos for anybody or any of that stuff. And it will be ready to run anytime tomorrow morning. So thank you all very much for coming by. I see I've caught up. It looks like I've okay. So Smooth Jazz Traveler, please don't ask anybody to connect with you. Your message was deleted by a moderator because we don't ask here. What I'd like you to see is, here's a perfect example. The TMC family just mentioned Joviason Asas, if I'm pronouncing that anywhere near right, and just left a heart. What that means is that he's going to go to that channel, or already has. He's going to check out the About page and learn about them for a second, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, give a thumbs up, hopefully subscribe to that creator, come back here and leave a single emoji, preferably a heart, and that lets them know that they've been connected to, and that gives them the chance to go back and to connect with him. So Smooth Jazz Traveler and everybody else, please do it like this. And that is what everybody does in all of these chats. So if you don't mind me, oh, I'm so sorry talking about Facebook. Okay, I understand. The reason why your message was retracted was you said, please add me. But what I would like for you to do, if you don't mind, is I will put the pressure on Official D-Spot. His channel, again, is right here. So connect directly with Official D-Spot. He's also available on Instagram, and I'm not sure where else. You can connect with him and find out. And then he will be able to give you the information about how that playlist group works, and what other benefit he can give to you as well. He's a very generous and giving person. I've been lucky to connect with him. And like I said, we did that tech talk the other day. So Smooth Jazz Traveler, I'll appreciate your patience with me as I didn't realize what was happening there, but perfect. And then we have another person coming in. Mickey, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, 33 or 38 likes and 14 viewers. Yes, I'm very lucky to have been pushed and pulled into a very generous community here of YouTubers who are building their channels, and I've been given a lot of help. As you see, I have managed to hit my 1,000 subscribers, where I believe I had less than 200 at the beginning of January. TMC Family and the Hoops Family Network and people like Official D Spot and Vern's Junk Closet, who was here earlier, are and along with many other people, are a driving force in what I've been able to accomplish and the value I'm trying to bring to other people. But a lot of people have come through. This is a longer live than I typically do. We're on almost 2 hours already. And my mission is to bring as much value to everybody as I can. I am a marketing guy, and I believe I have a lot of value. I can help people who come in after me move faster than I did and make it easier than it was for the people before me. But I expect numbers like this when I'm doing something like this, because these are all very generous and giving people. And the only people who are really going to come by a video like this, especially by accident, are people who are looking for value and already expecting positive. But thank you for mentioning that. I really appreciate your kind words. Mickey has become a great friend over the last long while. He gives an invaluable amount of help on the main channel that I manage, who has recently started doing live streaming, and often will have anywhere from 100 to 200 people in a live stream. You can imagine what a nightmare that is to mod. And it is not anything like we're doing. It is for the general public and entertainment. So he's been an invaluable help to me. So, Michelle, thank you for coming by. Forgive me for taking so long to get to you. I just want to make sure that you get added into our communal playlist. What we're doing today is connecting in the chat to each other so that everybody can arrange to get playlist buddies and swap watch time with each other. And as well as a side benefit, I am adding one video from every creator, longer than 10 minutes, under 15, into our communal playlist, Playlist Buddies. As you can see, this is coming along nicely. We have over 40 creators that have already been added to this playlist, and I expect many more as the day goes on. Even after this live stream ends, I'm going to let anybody that comes through with a comment, I'm going to take a video and add it to this playlist. You can see it says do not watch before March 14th, 2020. If everybody who's included just agrees to run this playlist at their leisure at the first available opportunity after tomorrow morning, we are going to get a lot of views and some good watch time for everybody here. That's the goal of today. So I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate everybody. Forgive me, I'm just skimming through the chat here. I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate everybody participating. So I'm glad that Smooth Jazz Traveler is on the way over there. Yes, I believe that they do have a moderator has to add you into the playlist group. So between Official D Spot, Lock Culture, and Mixed Beauty, they will take care of everybody over there and let them know what's happening. In Q's World, thank you for coming by again. This is another great supporter who's been by often, and I find in other live streams as well. So as I go into your videos, the main purpose of today is to connect with people in the chat, make your own arrangements to swap watch time with anybody. And if anybody wants to swap watch time with me in particular, you can message me in any way that you like. I'm available on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, as well as here. If you'd like to run a playlist for me, and I will be happy to run a playlist for anybody at all. So connect with me in any way you want. We will make our own arrangements outside of this live stream. What I'm doing right now is trying to bring value for you and everybody else who comes through. And everybody's going to get a little bit out of the communal playlist. What I'm looking for is a video, anything under 15 minutes, but longer than 10. So in Q's World, I have not seen this. You did collaborations with Official D Spot. That is awesome. Did I see this? I can't remember if I watched this, or at least some of it. I'm going to put it in watch later. I want to see that after. In Q's world, like I said, is somebody else who's supportive, and I find in other live streams that has also come by mine. Where was the 9-minute video that I saw? I think that's going to be my best bet right now. I thought that you had one that was, I thought I just saw one that was like 9 minutes. I don't want to go over 15 minutes because I don't want the playlist to get unreasonably long for everybody, but I do want to give everybody the maximum value. So I'm just looking for the longest, there it is, the longest video under 15 minutes that I can find. Save to playlist, playlist buddies, and you are in. So this is coming along very nicely, and I really appreciate everybody participating. I appreciate everybody connecting. My purpose today was to bring value for you, and I know what the struggle is like for everybody trying to get that watch time. It's nothing like trying to get your subscribers. Subscribers is one animal, and playlist and watch time is another. So hopefully this is going to help everybody today. So in Q's world, yes. There we go. Hoops Family Network. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't want anybody doing anything they shouldn't. So if you're driving, by all means. I appreciate everybody being here for any amount of time. So I don't expect anybody to watch the entire live broadcast. I don't expect anybody to stick around longer than they need to, and certainly don't do anything that you shouldn't be doing in any other way. Safety, of course, is everybody's top priority, I hope. Here we go. So African New TV is a recent connection for me. So thank you for coming by. What we're doing today is connecting with each other in the chat to make arrangements to run playlists so that everybody can increase their watch time. And the side benefit is that I am adding one video from every creator under 15 minutes, but as long as possible into our communal playlist called Playlist Buddies. The link for that playlist is right here in the description of the video already. That link is already available, but you will notice on the playlist after I refresh, and you'll see that your video's been added. I have marked the playlist do not watch before March 14th, 2020. And what that means is I'm going to spend the rest of today letting people who are in the chat be included in this playlist, as well as anybody who comes by and checks the replay after and leaves a comment. I will find a video on their channel and add them to this playlist as well. So I expect it to get much larger than it is right now. We've already got over 40 creators included in this playlist. I'm going to add more as the day goes on. And if everybody can just agree to run this playlist at the first available opportunity when you can after tomorrow morning, we are going to get some watch time for everybody who's been included. And hopefully this is going to bring the value I intend for everybody. Now, I am very excited to see another incredible supporter and friend here, Melanie, the moderator, who is very much a content creator, although she does happen to mod for people as well. Did I already make you a mod? I didn't. So I certainly don't want to put burden or obligation on anybody, but Melanie, the moderator, if you wouldn't mind me adding you as a mod, then I will. But you can leave any message here to let me know, and I won't think about it one way or the other. It's just I'm taking moderating very seriously. I've been included as a moderator now on about 10 channels, but I am keeping my moderators thin, as I understand that you really shouldn't be overdoing it, especially before monetization. But if you don't mind letting me know. Okay, there we go. Yes, thank you. So it certainly is not for the purpose of adding burden to you or anything like that. Just if you're here and you happen to notice something out of bounds, I do have a few moderators. I've put a lot of things in my banned list so that moderating here should not be too difficult. The basic words, the finger pointing and stuff is all blocked, so it can't be used. So it should be an easy thing. But I really appreciate your generosity in letting me add you, because it is we all know that you got to have some moderators. Melanie, the moderator, is somebody who I absolutely trust, along with IC, who we've seen through the rest of the day. I met them both from Vern's Junk Closet. And these are the people who guided me as I was beginning the real hustle on my own personal channel over the last couple of months, which, by the way, Melanie, I just hit my 1,000 yesterday. So because of you, I see Vern's Junk Closet, TMC, everybody in the chat, and all the people there's many, many more people because of the guiding and helping that everybody has done for me over the last couple of months. I managed to get, I believe, 800 subscribers in 2 months because of what everybody's done. Melanie, the moderator, is somebody who taught me and guided me, as I said. So now I am a moderator on probably 10 different channels, including Rapid Growth Networks. But I learned very much from her. So what I'm looking for today, we're all just here to swap playlists with each other, and hopefully everybody can get some good watch time for each other. But the side benefit and value that I want to bring is by adding a video from each creator, longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes if I can find one, into our communal playlist. And I think your longest video here is this 3:59. So I will add this one into Playlist Buddies. This is a communal playlist that is something I've put the description link here for everybody to find easily tomorrow. I'm going to spend the rest of today letting everybody who comes through the chat and anybody who leaves a comment on the replay after have a video included. Do not watch before March 14, 2020. And if everybody just agrees to run this whenever you can, anytime after tomorrow morning, we are going to get a little bit of watch time for everybody. So Melanie, the moderator, thank you so much for letting me include you as a moderator on my channel, and as well for even coming by and supporting. Melanie is somebody who has supported not only in the ways that I've already mentioned, also featured me in a shout out video as well. So she is somebody that you definitely want to be connected to if you're not already. And as we just saw, she is very much a content creator, as well as a very highly respected moderator for many people as well. Essence TV, thank you for coming by. Let me get you added, and forgive me, everyone, while I start to move at a bit more of a rapid pace. I don't want to miss anybody, but I don't want to fall behind either. So what I'm going to do is skim through your videos quickly and see if I can find something that is the longest thing I can find under 15 minutes. I prefer for something over 10 where possible, just so that I can give somewhat of a fair amount to everybody. But I don't go over 15 minutes because I don't want the playlist to be unreasonably long for everybody either. We've already got well over 40 creators included in this little project. And here we go, 1454, save to playlist, Playlist Buddies, and you are included. And I am going to move on. Cubs Den, thank you very much. This is another channel that everybody's going to want to be connected to. They bring a lot of value. This is the first place that I had heard came out with the chart that allows everybody to understand the rules of these live streams. And now that chart has been adapted by many other creators. So this is a channel that is a driving force for a lot of people, someone you can get a lot of value from. I haven't been there in a week, but someone you can get a lot of value from. As well as you will build up your following. So I'm going to take this video right here, add it into our communal playlists, and if everybody will agree to just run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, we've got over 40 creators in there already. Thank you, Melanie, very much for the help as well in reminding everybody to thumbs up the video. Hopefully those of you who've come through, almost everybody should be subscribed to me. If you're not, then please do. I intend on doing more of this particular type of live stream, just because today seems to have gone so well. Let us get our next creator added, Deem Vlogs TV, if I'm pronouncing that close to right, hopefully. If not, please be patient with me. I am looking for a video longer than 10 minutes, under 15 if possible. let's just say here we go, 1428, how to start small business. That looks like something that is going to be valuable for everybody. You go right into our Playlist Buddies playlist, and I'm just going to do a count because let's see how nicely our project is working out for today. We're just over 2 hours in the stream. 47 creators have been added to the playlist. We have got 41 likes, 15 watching right now, and I really appreciate all of you coming by to see anything that I do. This is an experiment, so I'm glad that it's going so well. We're expecting to bring a lot of value for everybody here. So I'm going to leave you with Bonnie Rose's channel just for a quick second. I'm going to be right back. All right, forgive me, everyone. I don't like leaving a lull like that, but I just needed to get up for a quick second. So hopefully everybody's still connecting with each other. Bonnie Rose, I am not connected to you, and I don't know why, because I feel like I should be. So forgive me for that. It is very possible when I'm working at high speed that connection does not stick here and there. I'm not sure, I could be even wrong, but thank you for coming by anyway. What I'm going to do then is add your video not only into Playlist Buddies, but also my watch later. My understanding is that I should not be subscribing to people or watching videos while I'm live streaming. So I will go back to my watch later and connect with you properly afterwards. Hopefully I'm holding my voice together. In the meantime, like I said, hopefully everybody is connecting with each other in the chat for the purpose of, okay, thank you very much, Cubston. Hopefully everyone is connecting with each other for the purpose of swapping playlists and getting some watch time for each other. And I'm just going to skip forward and see. Oh, there we go. Kira is still in the chat. That's my stepdaughter. She has already been added into the playlist. She is also a creator that is starting to work on her channel. She's already got a few videos in there. What we're trying to do for people with smaller channels like this is make it easier for them than it was for us, people like me and people who came before me, so that they can get their watch hours and stuff, and it's not as difficult. So that is our purpose today, to bring as much value to everybody as possible. If there's anybody that I've slipped by in the chat, please don't be shy. Please let me know, because I want to make sure that we're bringing the biggest number of the biggest amount of value to the biggest number of people. Oh, Bonnie Rose, you don't have a playlist yet? Let's have a look at your channel again for a quick second. So it really only takes a second to make a playlist. Oh, that's not yours, right? What's this? Oh, Tony Hendricks Green. So you've saved playlists from other creators, but have not made one. I understand. Okay, but what we're doing today with the communal playlist, you're going to get some watch time. There are over 47 creators that are going to watch this playlist. Hopefully everybody will do it starting after tomorrow morning, as well as anybody else that comes through today. That's going to give you like hopefully 50 views more on each of these videos, some watch time, and this and that. But what you can do is just make a playlist. If you can, do it right now. If you're able. I know some people are on phones, some people are on tablets. It's not as easy for everybody. But if you can, just make a playlist right now called Bonnie Rose Playlist or All Videos or something like that. And that will give somebody something to run. Now, I know it's not as beneficial to you because you only have 2 videos right now, but all the watch time in the world helps. And especially right now while you've got people willing. And then what this will allow you to do is you can run a lot more playlists for a lot more creators because you can run short ones for them. I don't like the idea of nitpicking over time. You know, if you're going to run a 2-hour playlist for somebody, you need to have a 2-hour playlist because you don't want to run more than they're running and that kind of stuff. I can't get behind an idea like that. When I find a creator, if I know somebody's run a playlist of mine without a prior arrangement, and people do this, you'll find a lot of generous people who will just run a playlist for you because they want to, or they like your content, or you've brought them value or something like that. When that happens, I know what playlist they ran of mine. I just go and try to find something slightly longer to run for them if I can. Where possible, I keep a tablet with me while I work all the time, so I can let that thing run and run and run. I run as many playlists for people as I can. Occasionally, I'll just run a monster playlist. I think I ran 116 videos for somebody the other day or something like ridiculous. But it's up to you. You got to do what's right for your own channel. And forgive me while I have a quick look. I was expecting somebody to come in who didn't come in. But that's okay. I'm just going to make a side note and give a quick, there's the playlist again. I'm just going to try to give another message. Anyway, so forgive me. I just needed to take care of a quick message there on the side. So what I was, I lost my place in what I was saying. So Bonnie, anyway, if you can, make a playlist and then you can get other people to share with you. But if you can, if you're available to do it right now, then please just do it right now. Make a playlist, come back, arrange with people. I'm going to keep this going, let's say another 15 minutes, okay? It might be a couple of minutes longer than that, but we'll mark. It's about 15 minutes from now when it hits 4:30 my time. I don't know what time that will be for you. We will wrap this up. Anybody who comes in after, like I said, and watches the replay and leaves a comment, I will add a video for them. Hopefully longer than 10 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes into our communal playlist. And like I said, if everybody agrees to run that starting tomorrow, after tomorrow morning, then everybody is going to get some watch time. So skimming back through the chat. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody, because we want to bring the biggest amount of value to the highest number of people that we can. Tameka, thank you for being here. Again, Tameka is a very valuable creator to me. She is a very valuable creator to everyone. And I would recommend to you, if you see the video, she was here in the beginning. If you see this video, she is a small business owner herself. And while I still have a lot to learn about her and what she does, this is a valuable video. As you can see, I just watched it yesterday. So as you're running this playlist, hopefully you will take the time to watch some of the videos, or at least the ones that catch your eye. But she is a recommended creator from me, absolutely. So as we continue on, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. African New TV, I did get you in there, right? Yes, okay, I did. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss you. Kanisha Harry, did I get you in here? I saw it. Oh, I hope that I did. Yes, I'm sure of it. I'm sure I got you right in the beginning because I saw somebody. There they are. Come to No Frills. Yes, because I saw somebody talk to you earlier. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. If there's anybody in the chat that I have accidentally skipped over, then, oh, let me see. Video in 15 minutes. Michelle, do you mean you're dropping a video in 15 minutes? I'll leave it to everybody to connect with you as they wish here and there. And then I'm not sure if that's what you meant, or if you meant you have a better video that you'd like me to add than what I did. But I'm just looking for, as long as it's relatively fair, I'm not going to skim through everybody's videos and take too long doing it. But let me just see what I'm looking at here. Michelle, where did you go? You were recently added. Here we go. Yeah, 14:24. So that's close enough to 15. I want it to be under 15 minutes, but as long as possible, but under 15 minutes for everybody. And what the purpose of that is just to make it relatively fair. I don't want the playlist to go on for days, but I want everybody to get a relatively equal amount of value out of it. Either way, everybody today is going to get what looks like close to 50 views by the time we're done. I'm sure it's going to be much more than that. Not to mention you've got 50 people watching your video, and plus all the other benefit that comes from that, like possibly getting new connections, whether you've done it here yourself in the chat or they have connected with you afterwards because they watched your video, liked the content, and chose to connect with you. That can often happen. I've come across channels by accident or in streams like what we're doing here, and where I have said, look at my green screen all over the place here. I was so happy to get this green screen as a gift from my girlfriend. She's so unbelievably supportive. And this is the first time I'm using it. And you can see I'm having fun adjusting it, but what a beautiful thing. This is something for those of you who haven't yet started to use StreamYard. StreamYard is fantastic because you can do these things like this here, where you're able to pop these comments up on the screen. Melanie, the moderator, and Kanisha Harry are both people who I've connected with. And then as well, you can do other things like I can change my green screen, and this StreamYard has come up with this beautiful home, as you can see. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, there it is. That you can use. And if you pay for it, I'm not going to pay for it on this channel because I have got another project, this Tuber Chat that you keep seeing me promote all the time. This is going to be a rapid growth stream, similar to like the other ones that you've seen, like Vern's Junk Closet, TMC Family, The Crockett Way, Happy Lux, Melda and Armour Family, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape, who was here earlier as well. These are all growth streams that help you hook up with a lot of people and connect rapidly so that you can get your channel moving. As you can see in the history of my own personal channel, I just hit my 1,000 subscribers yesterday, and that was done. The bulk of that was done in the last 2 months. I think I had less than 200 on January the 1st. So you can see how rapidly somebody can go. And Tuber Chat is going to be a growth stream just like that. We also have a Facebook page that is public. You're free to post your videos there. And as that builds up, you'll get more and more exposure there. We are also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I did mention the page and the channel. So if you haven't already, please connect with Tuber Chat, which is our joint project between myself with the help of TMC Family and the Hoops Family Network. I'm sure many more people will be involved as we get closer to launching in April and get the growth streams growing. And as it continues to build, I'm sure lots of people will want to be involved in that. And you'll find a lot of generous and very giving creators that will be a part of that as well. We're very excited about it, and we hope to bring a lot of value to a lot of people. So Liz Vlog, thanks for coming by. This is another very supportive person who I've connected to over the last couple of months, who has come by to a lot of stuff I see as well in many other live streams. So what we're doing today is feel free, everybody, to connect with each other in the chat. The purpose was for me to do this live so that you could build value with each other, make arrangements to swap playlists with each other outside of here in any way that you want. And then the side benefit where I want to bring value to everybody is in our communal playlist. And I am giving every creator the chance to have one video over 10 minutes, under 15 minutes, added into, not a silent though, anywhere over 10 minutes, under 15 minutes, or the longest video under 15 minutes that I can find, added to the communal playlist. And then if everybody agrees to just run that playlist at your leisure at the first available opportunity after tomorrow morning, then everybody is going to get a lot of views and a little bit of watch time, and that's going to be a great benefit. So I'm going to take this video here, add it into Playlist Buddies, and again, thank you for coming by. Like I said, everybody can feel free to connect with each other during the in the chat in any way that you want, and as well, hopefully you're all making arrangements to swap playlists with each other. Yeah, I'm happy to add you to the playlist, Bells TV. What I wanted to do today, this is an idea that was inspired by Official D-Spot, Mixed Beauty, and Lock Culture. They do a fantastic job with a Facebook group. You can connect with any of those channels by yourself outside and see what they're doing. Theirs is a lot more hardcore than what we're doing right here. You can get a lot of value out of them. But I did tell Official D-Spot the other day I was going to steal the idea and try to do something to bring value to people, which he immediately got behind. By all means, go ahead and do what you can. So I put this. Oh, TMC, when are you going to go live? I hope I caught you before you left. Please let me know. Like I said, connect with Lock Culture, Mixed Beauty, Official D-Spot. And they will talk to you more and let you know about their particular Facebook group, but they do a spectacular job. They're very giving and generous in what they do for everybody. They put a lot of effort behind that and bring a lot of value. So I said I was going to steal the idea. This is the brainchild of that talk. And this is just an experiment, but something I think is going to be beneficial to everybody, each one of us. 4 p.m. Waiting on Team T. Oh, so you're going to go in a little while. I'll tell you what, Q, if you can get that set up, I'd love to drop the link before I finish here. So if you can, please, whatever you can do to get it set up, and then just come in here and drop the link to that particular live, just in case we can't connect in that way, because I was going to drop off in the next like 5 minutes, but I can extend by a couple minutes if I need to. But thank you, Tamika, for your kind words. Everybody, if you haven't already connected with TMC, this is somebody who is my number one supporter between TMC and the Hoops Family Network. These are the two that got me started meeting everybody else that you see in here, like Melanie, the moderator, like Tamika by Nature, like people like Vern's Junk Closet, IC, Kanisha Harry, these people who also have brought a lot of value to me. They can do the same for you, and that's what we're here for. I would love it if everybody would connect with everybody here, because like I said, I was able to move at an unbelievably rapid pace. I was not worried about my personal channel until this year. I manage other channels for other people professionally, and I'm fortunate to be able to do that. But with my personal channel, it was kind of on the back burner. I just flooded it with content and said, I'll worry about it when I worry about it. Now it's time. So I wanted to get that built up while we get ready for the Tuber Chat project that I keep mentioning, again, with the TMC family and the Hoops Family Network. And hopefully we're going to have a lot more people involved. And I wish for everybody to be able to have it as easy as I have had it, and even easier. Something like that. Mick, you're asking the TMC family. Okay. So Anyway, as I was saying, I lost my thought because I got distracted by the chat there for a second. Anyway, I don't want to do too much self-promotion, but the idea is I want to bring value to a lot of people because there are a lot of things that I've been doing. I think I can make things much easier for everybody, and especially with the community that's been so generous to have included me as a part of it. With all the people that I've been mentioning, all the people who've come by the chat today, and other people that I've mentioned in my other shout out videos, we together can make things so much easier for the people who come after us. And that's what I wish for everybody. There are so many people out there who would just do anything to make some extra money. And there's so many different places to get lost out there when you start looking into those opportunities. But as we all know, YouTube is magical. YouTube is something that almost anybody can do very easily. You can just put something on a table in front of you and talk about it for 10 minutes. You don't even need a product. There are many different ways that lots of people can use this vehicle to make the money that they're looking for. Not everybody's here for money. I don't always want to put it on that, but a lot of people are, and this is what I'm drawn to. We found a magical thing here that can help people fulfill all kinds of dreams, especially when it comes to finances. A lot of people need to save more money. A lot of people need to just improve their livelihood. A lot of people just want to make, their life more generous to be able to give more to other people. For whatever reason, somebody wants to come here and make extra money or get a voice out and build value for other people. I want to be able to get right behind them, lead them by the hand. A lot of people might say something like, I know that I could do good for a lot of other people if I could just be pointed in the right direction. And there are a lot of us here who can point those people in the direction that they need to start moving, start getting their voice. And if they're here for money, they can start getting money too. So I'm very glad we're able to do this. That's the kind of value that I would like to build. And that's my purpose. So thank you for letting me rhyme off about that. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's been in here for a little while. We all know the drill for today. We're just connecting with each other, hopefully to swap playlists. And then you guys can all be getting more watch time for yourselves. The side benefit, of course, was our communal playlist over here. You know what I'm going to do, actually, Q? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drop. I'm just going to drop Q's link. So Q is going to go live shortly. So if you guys don't mind, make sure if you haven't already connected with the TMC family, then please connect with them as well. I just dropped the link. You can head to his channel right now and be ready. He is going to, I won't cut off yet. I see Jenny's Beauty just walked in. I'll keep it going just for another minute or two, but I am going to wrap it up. If everybody would give TMC family a little bit of support, he's going to go live shortly. Usually what he does is allow people to connect the way that a lot of us all have been doing in all the growth streams so far. You will meet quality people there. I'm very excited. He's expecting to have Team T with him, which they have not been able to stream together for a little while. It seems to me like it might be as long as a week and a half to 2 weeks, or at least that I've seen. So I'm excited that they're going to be together. I always have a good time hanging out with them. And Q from the TMC family has been a driving force in the movement that I've made over the last little while. So Jenny's Beauty World TV, thank you for coming by. I want to make sure I get you the value that we are trying to give everybody today. Feel free to connect with anybody that you like in the chat. We're here to swap playlists with each other. And the side benefit that you get as well is I am going to take one of your videos, the longest one that I can find under 15 minutes. That's recent. Let's take this 13-minute one. Save to playlist. I'm going to put you in playlist buddies. This is a communal playlist that we've built today from everybody who's come through the chat. And as you can see, you've been added to the top. We have officially 50 creators included in this playlist today, which is fantastic. I was expecting anywhere from 20 to 50, but we've done fantastic for today. So you can see I've marked it do not watch before March 14, 2020. The link to that playlist is in the description of this video already, so you'll be able to find that easily. And if everybody just agrees to run that playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, we are going to get a lot of views and a little bit of watch time for everybody. You might need help to add to watch lists. Are you talking about making a playlist, Bonnie? Because we were looking at your channel and the idea of making a playlist. So let's have a look and see if you're able to do it. Okay, not yet. Okay, here's what I'll do. So we're going to do a very quick tutorial for Bonnie right now. So I'm going to go to youtube.com. I go into my YouTube studio. You don't even have to, I don't even think you have to go this far with this. It's going to be easy for you because you've only got a couple of videos. When I go on videos, I can go to here, playlists. You can probably do this much faster. Right up here on your playlist tab, new playlist. Playlist title, test, playlist, create. Now, why do I not remember how to add title, edit description? Now, there's probably a better way I could have done that. So here's what we'll do. Now I go out to my channel. And I'm just going to take the first video that I want, save to playlist, test playlist, add to playlist, test playlist. And now when I go on my playlist tab, test playlist is right there. And I don't want that to run, but you'll see here we go. Our playlist is made. It's that easy. It's probably easier than I even did it. So forgive my long-winded, very quick tutorial, but hopefully that helps you. So I am going to wrap this live stream up for right now. So I wish I could bring you more value than I have already, but I wanted to at least show you that you'll be ready for the next time. I can tell you already because of the success of today's experiment and project that I will be doing another one shortly. I don't know how soon, but let's just say within the next couple of weeks. So hopefully you're connected to me so you won't miss the next time that I do this, and you will be prepared as well. Hopefully you'll get another couple of videos out and you'll have a playlist ready so that you can swap playlists. You can do this anytime. You can do this with creators of all types. You can just connect with people of your own, on your own time and offer to do playlist swapping. There are other places, like I said, you connect with my friend Official D Spot or Mixed Beauty or Law Culture that I mentioned earlier, and they do a playlist group. You can also connect with all the Tuber Chat stuff that we have. So the channel is the most important piece of the puzzle. There's also a Facebook page. There's an Instagram. There's Twitter and as well that you can connect with. And as that gets built up, hopefully a month from now, you're going to find a lot of support, and we're going to make swapping playlists, watching videos for each other, connecting with everybody, and getting subscribers easier than ever. That's the goal. Bring as much value and get people moving as fast as they can. Hopefully you can connect with that stuff and be ready. So DJ Turdy, I'm just going, am I pronouncing that close to right? I hope so. Let me hop into your channel. I'm just about to wrap up this live stream, but we will get you in here. I'm not connected to you yet. I don't know why. Maybe you're a new connection for me, and forgive me for not remembering unless we connected recently and for whatever reason it didn't stick. I am looking for a video under 15 minutes, but over 10 minutes. I'm adding you into our Playlist Buddies playlist, which is right here. And if everybody just agrees to run this playlist anytime after tomorrow morning, then everybody's going to get a lot of views and a little bit of watch time. I'm going to leave this available for any, and I should have added you to my watch later as well. I meant to do that. Let me just make sure. Add to watch later. That means I'm not supposed to subscribe or watch videos while I'm live streaming, but I will put you in my watch later. I will go back and I will watch and connect with you properly, so I'm subscribed and ready for you. But as well, if everybody runs that playlist, the link is in the description below here. Anytime after tomorrow morning, then everybody's going to get a lot of views and some watch time. So forgive me. Now I'm going to rapidly hurry up and wrap this up. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for your support. I would love if you would leave a little bit of feedback. Let me know what you thought of this project and this experiment that we're doing today. If you'd like to, the comments are already enabled. You can leave one there. Anybody who leaves a comment today that hasn't already been included in the playlist will be included as well. And for those of you who haven't already, please thumbs up the video on the way out. Share this if you can anywhere at all. I've already done it on Reddit, but if you have the community tab or Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, all that other stuff, anywhere at all would help. We'd get more people in here and increase the value for everybody. And I will look forward to probably going live. I try to do it every Friday and Monday. I drop new videos on Wednesday. So I hope to be that active, and I appreciate all that you all have done for me by sticking it out with me and helping me bring value to everyone. To make Melanie the moderator, thanks for moderating. TMC may not still be here. Everybody else who's helped out and supported, I really appreciate it. And I will see you the next time from KevinKaye.com. Take care, everybody.